This is our second recording where we move with Yara and Sage Surya on their journey to the vibrant landscape of Yogaville. The echoes of the magic breath lingered in the air as they walked, eager to unravel more mysteries. Yara turned to Sage Surya with anticipation. "What's next, Sage Surya? What do the Yoga Sutras teach us in the first chapter?" she asked. Sage Surya, ever the patient guide, began to unveil the profound teachings of the Yoga Sutras. "Let me take you back to ancient times, Yara. The Yoga Sutras were codified by the sage Patanjali and believed to have lived around the 2nd century. Patanjali, a visionary sage, was not only a philosopher but also a master of various fields including grammar and medicine. In his pursuit of human understanding, diving into the minds and the paths to spiritual realization, Patanjali organized the vast and intricate teachings of yoga into the precise science known as the Yoga Sutras. These systematic aphorisms or sutras are like golden threads woven into the tapestry of human consciousness, guiding seekers towards self-realization. Sage Surya explained. It answered the question, "Who am I?" The eternal quest. Yara listened intently, now aware of the rich historical context surrounding Yoga Sutras. Wow! So the Yoga Sutras are not just ancient wisdom, they are a timeless legacy? She asked. Sage Surya nodded with a warm smile. Indeed, Yara, Patanjali's timeless wisdom transcends eons, providing a roadmap for seekers for all ages to navigate the complex terrain of the mind and spirit. The first chapter of the Yoga Sutras is called the Samadhi Pada. It is like the opening chapter of an epic tale. It sets the stage for our journey into the depths of the mind and spirit, Sage Surya continued, steering the conversation back to their exploration. Yara, now grounded, listening with newfound appreciation, she asked, "How do we reach this state of Samadhi, Sage Surya?" Sage explained. The first chapter introduces us to the 8 limbs of yoga, known as the Ashtanga Yoga, or Ashtanga meaning 8 limbs. Each limb is like a step on the ladder leading us towards Samadhi. They are guidelines for living a purposeful and balanced life. The first limb, he continued, is Yama, which teaches us about ethical principles and how to interact harmoniously with the world. It is like learning the rules of a grand game, the game of life. And that's not something we're taught in school, are we? Yara nodded in understanding. So Yama is like the foundation of our journey? Exactly, Yara. Just as a sturdy foundation supports a magnificent castle, Yama provides the moral foundation for our journey towards inner peace. Then he shared, the second limb is Niyama, which focuses on personal observances, self-discipline. It is like cultivating a beautiful garden within ourselves, a garden of mindfulness, of inner strength, control, and virtues. These lovely qualities growing and blossoming within us. Yara imagined this inner garden flourishing with qualities like kindness, honesty, discipline. It sounds like a wonderful place to nurture, said Surya. He nodded. Indeed, Yara, Niyama prepares us to face the challenges of the outer world with grace and resilience. It is about building strength from within. So even if the storm comes, we hold strong. As they stroll through the enchanting landscapes, he continued, the third limb is asana, which refers to physical postures. It's not just about striking impressive poses, but maintaining a healthy and comfortable seat for meditation. Imagine it as creating a stable throne for your mind. Yara, always enthusiastic about movement, couldn't help but exclaim. Yara, always enthusiastic about movement, couldn't help but exclaim, I love doing yoga poses. They are just the best. So they're like stepping stones to samadhi. Indeed, Yara, asana helps us attain physical well-being, making our bodies strong, flexible to support our spiritual journey. With each step, Saint Surya shared more wisdom, and Yara's eyes grew wider and wider. The fourth limb is pranayama, the magic breath you've already discovered. It's a vital tool for mastering the breath, which in turn calms the mind and paves the way for deeper introspection. Yara beamed with pride. I'm excited to teach everyone in Yogaville about pranayama. He chuckled. Your enthusiasm is contagious, Yara. Now let's move on to the fifth limb, pratyahara. Pratyahara is the limb that teaches us to withdraw our senses from external distractions. It is like closing the curtains to focus on the inner play of the mind. As Yara absorbed the teachings, Saint Surya explained. The sixth limb is dharana, or concentration. It is about training the mind to fix its attention on one single point. Like a steady flame in the wind, concentration becomes the beacon guiding us towards samadhi. Imagine that light at the end of the tunnel. Yara marveled at the complexity of the journey, but was eager to explore further. How many more limbs are there, said Surya? Said Surya replied, the seventh limb is dhyana, or meditation. Once concentration is achieved, meditation becomes a natural progression. It becomes an easy flow, flowing from concentration into deconcentration. Dhyana or meditation is a happening. It is like diving deep into the calm waters of the mind, exploring its vastness. Yara thoughtfully considered this new aspect of the journey. And what's the eighth and final limb, said Surya? Said Surya's eyes gleamed with wisdom. The eighth limb is samadhi, the ultimate goal. It is a state of profound oneness, where the boundaries between the self and the universe dissolve. Imagine it as the summit of a majestic mountain, where you stand in awe of the vast, interconnected landscape. Yara was so inspired by what samadhi meant, as she felt a sense of purpose in her quest. How many chapters are there in the Yoga Sutras, said Surya? What other treasures do they hold? The Yoga Sutras are divided into 4 chapters, each with its own unique focus. After the Samadhi Pada, we delve into Sadhana Pada, which explores the practices leading to spiritual discipline. Then comes Vibhuti Pada, the chapter of accomplishments, which reveals the extraordinary powers that arise from dedicated practice. Finally, said Surya continued, we reach Kaivalya Pada, the chapter of liberation. Here, the Yoga Sutras guide us towards the ultimate freedom, where the soul transcends the cycle of birth and death, attaining eternal bliss. Awestruck by the depth and breadth of this ancient wisdom encapsulated in the Yoga Sutras, it's like a grand adventure, said Surya. Each limb, each chapter is a step closer to understanding the universe and ourselves. Said Surya nodded. Indeed, Yara, you are right. The Yoga Sutras are a timeless guide offering insights into the human experience and the path to realizing our true nature. As we explore each chapter, we unlock the doors to inner wisdom and embark on a journey of self-discovery that transcends time and space. And so, with the knowledge of the 8 limbs and the roadmap laid out by the Yoga Sutras, Yara and Seth Surya continued on their journey through this beautiful space, ready to embrace the challenges and the revelations that awaited them.